Heading: Solid Waste Management Rules, 2016. First point: Solid Waste Management Rules, 2016 were notified by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, MEFC, to replace the earlier Municipal Solid Waste Management Rules, 2000. Second point: these rules provide guidelines for scientific collection, segregation, processing, treatment, and disposal of solid waste. Third point: the rules apply to urban local bodies, notified areas, industrial townships, railways, airports, ports, defense establishments, and other waste-generating areas. Heading: Solid Waste. First point: solid waste refers to unwanted solid materials generated from human activities. Second point: it includes household waste, commercial waste, institutional waste, market waste, and other non-hazardous wastes. Third point: examples include food waste, paper, plastic, glass, metals, and garden waste. Side heading 2: Types of solid waste. First point: biodegradable waste. Waste that can be decomposed naturally by microorganisms. Example: food waste, vegetable waste, and garden waste. Second point: non-biodegradable waste. Waste that does not easily decompose. Example: plastic, glass, and metals. Third point: domestic hazardous waste. Waste that contains harmful substances. Example: batteries, chemicals, and expired medicines. Heading: Proper solid waste management. Side heading 1: Meaning of proper solid waste management. First point: proper solid waste management involves systematic collection, segregation, transportation, treatment, and safe disposal of waste. Second point: it aims to reduce environmental pollution and protect public health. Side heading 2: Steps in proper solid waste management. First point: waste segregation at source. Waste should be separated into biodegradable, dry, and domestic hazardous waste at the point of generation. Second point: collection and transportation. Segregated waste should be collected and transported safely by authorized agencies. Third point: waste processing. Waste should be treated through composting, recycling, recovery, or other scientific methods. Fourth point: safe disposal. Remaining waste should be disposed of in scientifically designed landfill facilities. Heading: Problems of unscientific municipal solid waste disposal. Side heading 1: Environmental pollution. First point: open dumping of waste causes air, water, and soil pollution. Second point: Toxic substances from waste can contaminate groundwater. Side heading 2. Health problems. First point. Improper waste disposal creates breeding grounds for insects and disease-causing organisms. Second point. It can cause diseases such as respiratory infections and waterborne diseases. Side heading 3. Bad odor and aesthetic problems. First point. Unmanaged waste produces foul smell and makes surroundings unhygienic. Second point. Open dumping reduces the beauty and cleanliness of cities. Side heading 4. Greenhouse gas emissions. First point. Decomposition of organic waste in open dumps produces methane gas. Second point. Methane contributes to climate change. Side heading 5. Harm to wildlife. First point. Animals may consume plastic and harmful waste materials. Second point. It affects biodiversity and ecosystem balance. Heading. Salient features of Solid Waste Management Rules, 2016. Side heading 1. Extended applicability. First point. The rules expanded beyond municipal areas to include various institutions, government organizations, industrial townships, and other notified areas. Side heading 2. Source segregation of waste. First point. Waste generators must segregate waste into different categories before disposal. Second point. Segregation helps in recycling, reuse, and recovery of waste materials. Side heading 3. Responsibility of waste generators. First point. Every waste generator must store and hand over segregated waste to authorized collectors. Second point. Individuals should not throw, burn, or bury waste in public places. Side heading 4. Door-to-door collection. First point. Local authorities must provide door-to-door collection of segregated waste. Second point. Waste collection systems should include authorized waste pickers and workers. Side heading 5. Processing and treatment of waste. First point. Waste should be processed through composting, recycling, and waste-to-energy methods. Second point. Wet waste should be treated through composting or biomethanation where possible. Side heading 6. Scientific landfill disposal. First point. Only non-recyclable and residual waste should be disposed of in sanitary landfills. Second point. Open dumping of waste is discouraged to prevent environmental damage. Side heading 7. Integration of waste pickers. First point. The rules encourage inclusion of waste pickers and informal workers into the formal waste management system. Second point. This improves recycling efficiency and provides livelihood support. Side heading 8. Awareness and monitoring. First point. Public awareness programs are promoted for proper waste management. Second point. Monitoring committees are established to review implementation of the rules.